is the championship game in the Big Ten Conference. A precious trophy with a long tradition to battle for here. But also a game that's been a launching pad into the college football playoff. Welcome, everyone, to Lucas Oil Stadium, home of the Colts here in Indianapolis, Indiana. As we'll see the number 11 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a playoff team from last year, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Trying to confuse this offense now. Looking to throw. It's Johnson. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
It's second and 10. Can they make it a third and manageable here? Second down, we're going to throw it. It's an out route, the catch made. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a real nice gain there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
First down here for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. That's caught. It's Bond. He stopped, and he gets a first down.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to three receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Short connection to the tight end here. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Second down play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. QB keeper all the way. And he'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. Got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Fires it to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver's past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
Buckeyes with 1st and 10 here. Quarterback will throw it off the run pass option. Tackled at the 8 after the completion.
It's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
The Buckeyes looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Ohio State. We've got a conference championship on the line here. What a start for the offense.
Man, I just want to give a lot of credit to the quarterback and the offensive line. They really set the tone here on this drive, allowing this offense to be able to make the plays that they needed to give them this lead here early.
Automatic in the PAT. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out. It's Wormley. The offense with 3 tight ends now in 1st down, trying to create a mismatch. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Sends right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking downfield. And he can't hold on right in his hands. And he dropped it.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their 1st timeout. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Makes the catch downfield. Brought down to the 23. Good enough for a 1st down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
Hey, great throw here by this USC quarterback, but how about the catch by the wide receiver? And Chris, we've been saying that for decades when it comes to USC and their wide receivers. What incredible history, going way back to Len Swann. I know he was a Steeler, but it all started when he wore that USC uniform. Keyshawn Johnson had a brilliant career. So did Robert Woods. And how about Amon-Ra St. Brown and the job that he did when he was at SC?
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. They finally stop a big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Receiver makes the grab. They're able to convert. Now the 1st and goal at the 6. They bring him down with the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. He keeps it on a design run. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup and put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Coming up by 2nd down and goal. Send the back in motion. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. And the Trojans looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Third and goal. Looking to throw the ball. And he's got it. Touchdown, Southern Cal. Conference championship pressure, they just grind the road. Beautiful execution in that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
Point after, not right through. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's Johnson. Pulls it in. It's Bond.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Bond. It's a solid game to pick up the first down and what'll be likely the final play of this first quarter. conference championship battle in the early going. Deadlocked at the end of the first. Let's check out the stats real quick. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Tries the right with a quick throw. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Nice throw and catch here for the Buckeyes. And you know, Chris, it's hard to think of a time when Ohio State didn't have an efficient and prolific quarterback under center.
The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. Handoff here from the shotgun. Breaks an open space. Here he goes. He rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Design quarterback run. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. Sixth play of the drive coming up. Scanning the field, it's Johnson. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Buckeyes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Gets made on the outback. They'll step out after a nice gain there, and the offense will have 1st and goal. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Oh, and he can't come up with the catch in the end zone. It's going to be 2nd down now.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
So getting nothing on 1st down makes it 2nd and goal from the 8. That's a design quarterback keeper. And they finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now.
Good job by the offensive line. You get some positive yards, but not quite into the end zone. Now we're going to have a 3rd and goal.
They've gotten the ball down to the 3-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Now look at this. They could break the tie with a chip shot, but the coach says, we're going for it on 4th down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Touchdown, Buckeyes, as they put 6 more on the board. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in a conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting, slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion, just masterful execution on that drive.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Wormley. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. The defense make adjustments. Runs through the defender. And they've got him behind the line. Great effort by the back there, but still going to be stopped for a loss. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Looking to pass here on second down. Nice grab. It's Fowler. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Well, this is why you get the ball out there to your playmakers. Not just catching the pass, but also being prepared to do something with the football once you have it in your hands, and he shows he's got that ability here.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Makes a quick grab. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. And the Trojans hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
So second down after the incompletion. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Second down, we're going to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. The pass ball is incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage.
Even though that was incomplete, that was a savvy play by the quarterback to escape the pocket and the pressure to avoid taking a sack there.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking to chuck it again. The pass rush closing in. Receiver makes the catch. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's fourth down. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. It's fourth down and 4 to try to keep the drive going. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Needs a completion here on fourth down. He's running out of time here. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not much on the return there, but the interception gets the football back to the offense at the 47.
Well, cold weather always seems to make life more difficult in the passing game. You can see this quarterback really wants that one back. That's a tough break on this interception.
So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. set up. Here's second down. To throw, it's Johnson. With the catch, it's Rodgers. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. Out of the gun now on third down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Fourth down, he's throwing for it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on fourth down.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. And looking to throw now on first down. Caught over the middle. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. The pre-snap motion from the offense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep downfield to the left. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, USC.
Well, that's how you close a half of it. What a game we have already here. Looks like we're going to be all tied up heading into half after the throw for 6.
And the point after is good. The BAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Looking downfield, it's Hodges. Lets it fly to the wideout. Diving grab. What a play by that receiver. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking to throw it on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Jones. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. One more play before they head to the locker room. Secondary backed up off the ball now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Finds his man. It's Bond. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Buckeyes will kick it away to get us going in the second half. Bringing it out. It's Wormley. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. USC offense is back out on the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. And the Trojans come to the line in a hurry up. They'll ride the back again here. As the first down is still going. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? The 10. Touchdown, Trojans. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
And knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. To throw, it's Hodges. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. One massive play, and suddenly they're at the plus 45-yard line here.
Boy, what a big-time play here by this wide receiver. You know, sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes. And I'd like to think that winning would outweigh any concerns he may have about that ball being in the air so often.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Bell. Brought down, but it's past the line of the game. The Buckeyes lining up here on 1st and 10.
Boy, this quarterback's doing a great job of just managing the game. Nice throw, good completion on a first down, and he's already got a play call. He's ready to snap the ball again.
And the pass is broken up beautifully to prevent that big play.
That is a really tough feeling for a receiver to be way downfield like that, ready for a big play, and just unable to connect with your quarterback. I'm sure they're going to go to the sideline, looking to call another shot downfield again here in a little bit.
Looking to throw it again. Grab down the middle. It's Jones. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
You know, on a slant route, you'd like to see some big yards after the catch. But the defense has such tight coverage, there's just nowhere to go. That's a win for the defense, even though they gave up a completion.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Lets it go quickly. Oh, that one's picked off. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. They look to throw it here on second down. With the catch, it's Fowler. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. First down, looking to throw the football. Bringing pressure. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
What a play here by this defensive line. You can get so caught up in the flashy offense of Ohio State in recent years. Let's not forget a still-play defense in the shoe and have such great history and tradition with that defensive line play.
Let's see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. With sure hands, it's Fowler. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking deep downfield with the left. And it's caught outside the 10 and still going. Finally brought down to the 12. An explosive play puts him in great scoring position.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
And the Trojans pick up enough to get a first down there. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. On the move now. And he stopped just short, down at the 2, but an excellent run.
Well, this offense was looking for a big play, and I think this quarterback's eyes lit up when he realized there's nobody in front of him. He takes off and goes a long way. Not only does he pick up a first down, but a big gain to boot.
And the Trojans line up with a first and goal. Not quickly. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. And the offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, USC.
Now they come up second and goal from the 3. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking to the end zone. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Hey, Chris, let's give credit to this defense. Forced into the red zone, backs against the goal line, but they're fighting and breaking up what they can.
This defense is hanging tough, and they punch it in from the 3 on third and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking to the end zone. It's incomplete. The defense rises up, gets the stop against this very efficient third down offense.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. So it'll be a chip shot from the right hash mark. And that one's straight down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Play of the drive now from the 25. QB keeper all the way. Fights up a defender. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Dropping back, it's Hodges. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And he's shoved out of bounds, but the defense was short of the first down marker. Buckeyes come to the line to run the hurry up. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. A deep shot to the left side. Makes the catch for a huge gain right near the sideline. The Buckeyes have 1st and 10 here. And it's USC in front, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. We've reached the end of the 3rd. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Defense looking to bring heavy pressure here. Looking to throw in the first play of the final quarter in this championship game. Grab behind the line. It's Bell. But the play loses yardage. A very tough 2nd down coming up now.
Just a tremendous play here by the corner. Yeah, the offense does complete the pass, but the corner comes up, makes a nice form tackle while driving that offensive player back in the process.
Now it's 2nd down here. He's looking to throw. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Good job here to be able to get a foot down. That was awfully close to being out of bounds, but no, he's in.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. To the air, it's Hodges. Looking for 6. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
I don't mind this aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator, taking a shot downfield on 3rd down. Now you can either kick the field goal or still have a chance to go for it.
So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. He knocks it through with confidence.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Fielded in the end zone. It's Wormley. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. here comes the USC offense back on the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football. And the Trojans looking to crank up the tempo a bit. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And it's intercepted, a crushing play. Look out, he's in the clear. All the way back for the pick 6. Touchdown, Ohio State. The defense playing a huge role here. They score, and suddenly we're tied with a conference championship on the line.
Wow, this is unbelievable drama right here. I just happen to be looking at the head coach when they created that turnover. He's running on the sideline almost like he's trying to chase the ball carrier into the end zone. Huge play and changes the momentum of this game.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Wormley. And he steps out of bounds, but that's an excellent return to set up the offense in good position. And the USC offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Off the play fake on 1st down. He'll take a deep shot here. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Oh, I know this quarterback loves to take this shot downfield on the go route. Not able to connect this time, but you can guarantee this offense will look for those quick shot opportunities again.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Throwing for his running back. That pass is caught.
Boy, there's great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Throw for it on 3rd and short. The pass is tipped and falls incomplete. Someone got a hand up to deflect that one.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
So tie game. 4th quarter. They're going to go for it on this 4th down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And the Trojans will line up to kick it away. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Oh, it's a fake trying to run for it. And the fake does not work. Doesn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. A momentum-changing play. Defense was all over that. The gamble doesn't pay off. And now the offense will take over in good position. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They settled for a field goal last time. Let's see what they can come up with on this possession. Dropping back, it's Johnson. Looking for the wideout. Caught over the middle, it's Jones. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
The Buckeyes are in the red zone. He keeps it on the design run. Touchdown, Buckeyes. The quarterback takes it in himself.
Because that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown. He shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the kick is a squib kick, taken by one of the up men. He's brought down at the 37 after a strong return. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. Conference championship trophy at stake. This offense got to find the end zone in this possession. It's a run to the left. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looking for a receiver. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option and to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down.
Hey, positive yards here. Fourth quarter trailing really close to the 2-minute mark here. But I love the fact he's able to get out of bounds, preserve that clock. Let's see if they can take some shots downfield to get points on the board.
And the Trojans line up on 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw here. There's a screen pass to the running back. But he never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. A conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to throw again. Tries to get it to the running back. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Throws it to the right. Catch made in space. Look out. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down. Down by 7. They've got to convert here for a chance to tie this game. The defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. Down by a touchdown late. This is a crucial fourth down play. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
Boy, this offensive coordinator knows his offense. Fourth down and short, you give it to your back. He's able to do the rest. Not only pick up the first down, he almost walks that into the end zone for a touchdown.
Big opportunity for the offense to tie this game up in the fourth quarter. It's first and goal. They go with a direct snap. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. The defense takes their third and final timeout to make some adjustments on the sideline.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a first and goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no. They're not backing down. They get penetration, come up with a tackle for a loss.
Back in motion now. On second and goal, but hand it to him again. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Here in the fourth quarter, they must cut into this lead. It's third down and goal. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
What a touchdown here to pull them within one with under a minute to go. Conventional wisdom says you kick the extra point and you rely on your defense to send this game to overtime. But you could go for two to try to take the lead.
The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to pass. It's Hodges. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got it with room to run. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Buckeyes will come to the line to run the hurry-up. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. That's reeled in. It's Bell. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. First and 10. This would be a really long field goal try from here. Goes into the line. First down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. Could take it all the way. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Oh, Chris, you're in the fourth quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
The offense gifted with great starting field position for this drive. Hand it off. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain. A late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. This will be a 55-yard field goal attempt for the win.